Hello, hello, and a happy Tuesday. Why are you looking sad?
Hola!
She's not sad. She wants to show you her marble, which is a ball bearing. Given to her from, what,
Zara.
the neighbor. Okay.
And she has one, it is black.
Oh,
And they connect.
and they connect.
Ah,
Magnetic.
positive, negative.
Okay. This is P over here.
M over there.
I over here.
PMI.
A studio.
And together, we are
PMI Studio.
All right, you go. I love you. Bye.
That's PMR Studio.
PMI. Well, I know. We haven't worked out the song with the I in there.
Because you're not here all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Jinx.
She's really into this Jinx thing lately. I don't want to wear those. They do go with my outfit pretty good, though. Look at that.
Really accentuate your eye makeup.
They really do. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty posh. My hair's flat on one side today. It's very irritating.
I told her to wear a hat. That's what I do.
I just need to fluff on this side and do that. And then it makes it seem okay. All right, there we go. Hello, everyone. We are PM Artist Studio. That was Izzy. And that little introduction, all that business there. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you were here. We like to know that you were here. Participate. And if you're saying, well, I don't see the chat, well, then you're on a replay. We're so glad you came. Do leave comments below. Say hello, you know, whatever. Do that business. But if you are here and you see the chat, say hello. Or just give those thumbsy upsies here in the beginning. Helps us either way, whether you're on the live or in the replay. All of that business. But now let's say hello to everyone. I'm trying new things, y'all. Trying new things. Sometimes it feels awkward. Did that sound awkward? Good golly, lady. I'm so glad you're here participating with me.
What did you want me to say?
I don't know. Just, you know, something. All right. So, my list doesn't seem to be, populating very well here. Say hello, y'all. Or a little ha, ha, ha. There we go. Now things are coming in a little bit better. We've got Acme, Art Curious, that's Miriam, Heather is here, Barbara, Becky, Betsy, Candy, Charlotte, hello, I believe you are new, Christy, Colleen, Darcy, Dana, Ellen, Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda, Isabel is here, Jeanette, who popped in there? Let's see here, Colleen, I think it was, Joanne is here, did I say Jeanette? I think I did. Lee Murdoch, Lisa, Lydia, Marguerite, Maya is here, Nancy, Patricia, Paula, Panka, Reverend Sonia, SHE, that's Sarah, Silver Granny, that is Lynn, Star Traveler, that's Linda, The Shelley Studio, that is Margot, Tina Schwanberg, Trish Coogan, and Wendy from Down Under. We are so happy all of y'all are here. If I missed you, you know it wasn't on purpose. It's simply my list just was being a little funny today. Hey, Estella. All right. If I missed you, just give me a little, you know, wavy hand or whatever.
Okay, only about half of you have thumbsed up. Now,
Yeah,
come on, get over
thumbsy
there.
upsies, y'all. Okay.
Hoop-de-doo.
SOS. Do say who you are unless you want me to just call you SOS. That's totally cool with me. I swear, now this side of my hair
Oh, my.
is flattening out, too. I think we have humidity. Maybe that's what it is. Working through things,
Could
y'all.
be.
And the weight of the hair.
I'm telling you, if you just go with the side part rather than the middle part, then you've got the option of.
I don't know why
having
you're
one.
so angry about my middle.
I'm angry about your hair. I'm angry about the lingering
discussion
dialogue about the hair. I just want to take a big scissors and when she's asleep at night and cut a big old thing in the middle, and then she'll have something to really piss about.
I do watch a lot of wig videos.
Oh, you talk about hot.
Yeah, I know. And a little itchy, I think. And then, you know, like the wig, it seems like a lot of extra maintenance, too. I mean, there's, like, pluses to it. Like, it's sort of already done, but you still have to style it.
My shirt says...
Mistakes allow thinking to happen.
We do a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the brain is a muscle. The
And
more you
today
use it.
is Tweaky Tuesday, so you know there are bound to be some
I
mistakes
got
happen.
tweaks up the yin-yang.
Yin yang. Love some yin yang. Best when served slightly warm. Nothing
I
ever
don't
is
know.
good. Like what you say. I would like that slightly warm. It's either you need it hot or cold. If it's served slightly warm, you're like, suspect.
Izzy just lets it sit there for a while.
Yeah.
She looks at it.
Well, or then puts it in her mouth when it's like lava. Hello, Nyan. Nyan? Oh, and then did SOS say? I was looking at that.
I
Okay.
can't. I'm kind of.
Hey, Monica.
I'm having allergy eyes. I'm ready to go topside.
Okay,
Let's
very
just
good.
get on with it.
Let's get on with it. No real announcements because, you know, we're kind of mid-month here. Oh, other than the Makers Creative Collab will be going on this Saturday. Those of you that are participating, do get your links to me. They are due tomorrow. I was thinking about maybe doing, like, maybe a cheaty video for us. But, you know, I feel like as the, you know, head of the Makers Creative Collab, I mean, if anybody's going to do it improperly, might as well be the people that...
Yeah, that show up
I don't know.
3 times a week.
4.
4.
You're like 3.5.
Yeah, I'm headless on one of them. I'm still trying to figure out. Oh, this is little dancing reindeer. I see it now.
That goes with the sleigh.
It goes with. Oh,
See? Yeah.
well, I didn't get the sleigh for a long time. So
Yeah, I know you did.
I was looking at it going,
What is
huh? Let me see. Okay, so these little boogers go out here.
And the reason I did it that way is so that way they could be that size. Now, there was much discussion. These are the Volume 3 Christmas set by our very own Christy Hartman, who is here in the chat. Hey, Diane. And hello, Effie.
And I love her little gingerbread house dripping with frosting.
Reverend Soya says, PMisms are working their way into my vocab. Yesterday I used the phrase, pain in the patootie, without even thinking about it. Do let us know about your PMisms out in the wild. We love that.
An original, I can't tell you right now who I heard that from.
And then, in the comments, it was one of the, it's either Susan Anderson or Susan Billieu, wanted to, so they're trying to work in orifices at their office.
Oh.
Now, I believe if y'all tell me things in the open chat or open comments, like, I feel like that is fair game to talk about during a stream. So if you don't want it to be talked about, then just send me an email. Because then I'll keep it to myself.
Absolutely. Well, you know, office orifices can occur anywhere. You know, you've got to stick a key in an orifice and to get the door
There
open.
you go. Hey, if you're loading the stapler,
Yes.
yeah. Or the stapler could create some orifices.
Yeah, painfully. Yeah.
Yeah. All sorts of things.
Created orifices count also.
Yeah.
Well, I just think these are absolutely adorable.
I am so in love with the little sheepies.
Well,
I mean, they are so beyond cute. I don't know how Christmassy they really are, but I was like, I didn't care.
If we had the rest of the nativity, you know, baby Jesus and the wise men and the donkey and Mary and Joseph.
They're on
and
vacation.
Cradle.
They're on vacation.
Then we could put some sheepies in there.
Okay. Hey, Christy.
I don't know. It might be a rather large card.
It's going to be a
Get
little
it
book.
all in.
A little book. Little book.
Flip through.
Well, so that was one of the discussions. So when she originally sent these to me, she kind of had anticipated them more 5x7 card size. I said, well, the nice thing about an ATC size is that can be created. You can create a scene on those 5x7 cards.
Using these smaller, just
Using
like
this-
Santa and the reindeer.
Exactly. So it's kind of a double whammy versus if I make them 5x7, that's really all you can do with them.
Yeah.
Or maybe put them on a larger page, but that gets a little tricky too, you know, just kind of size-wise and how you're going to, work it in. Where these are a little more maneuverable.
Yes.
Oh, Yuta says, Fleece Navidad.
Oh.
And she's going to have me do some different words. Yeah.
I don't have... Well, I do have nativity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then that's a good call too, Evie, that she likes a 4x6 postcard size. So, see? Oh, turn the sheep into a stamp. I know, they're so cute.
Oh, they are cute. They're really cute.
I was a little, like, worried that they weren't going to cut very well. But we also have new blades, which have been, you know, we're always like, man, if we just had known earlier. We really should know. But we don't always know because it's like, you know, it just gradually happens that things aren't cutting very nicely.
Yes, and I told Mariah, I said, you're going to have to be careful with these trees.
Hey, Carla.
And the little fluff on the sheep. Because those are easily clogged up. So pay attention to that. If you start not getting a good clean, then you know that you just need to take it in. And all you need to do is put it on a flat surface on your sink. And you can scrub it with your brush. You do not want to linger with this, because I had some. Shoot, I forgot they're on the sink. I got them out of the water and rinsed them off. This stuff, see this little piece right here? I want you to see that. It is just awful to get off, and to get all of it off. And you can tell that that would create some real problems if it were in this area, say, like the little window at the top of the gingerbread house.
Well, Wendy, you know, we've thought about that too and thought about kind of clocking it. There's so many factors though, because sometimes it even depends on the quality of the mat or like how old it is, because they do get warpy and weird after a while. Plus, you know, how much sticky is there, so how much drag is going to be there. Have we oiled the little, you know, little bar thing? And then certain stencils obviously are harder on the cutting than others. So I don't know, like there isn't like a tried and true test I think that could be done. You could probably get in the ballpark though. Sorry. That was a little technical.
Yeah. It twirl.
It twirl. She glazed over about 2 words in.
Yeah.
Okay. Really? Okay.
So, I have a whole bunch of little pieces of paper that I cut up in, you know, sort of kind of the right size. Yeah, like that old dude will fit right on there.
Oh, that looks so cute.
I'll put him on there in white, and then we can color him later.
Yeah.
But I just, you know, all these little pieces of paper that I had lying about, and then we've got to do some more work on some of these, because they're kind of, but I don't know that we want to do that today. I may just do that on my own later. I don't know how entertaining that is. And we do have, I do want to deal with these today. Because remember we talked about white on white, and why sometimes that's kind of a cool thing to do. Well, we're going to gel plate those today.
Hey, why don't you make some of the, why don't you,
oh, so these can be setting up.
yeah, a couple of those, especially the sheep. I'm sorry. I'm just so in love with the sheep. And the starry tree thing. I think this is such a fun little
and
set.
remember I've got my, wherever the hell it is here, tree that with the gold background that we've got to.
Oh, yes, because it's finally dry.
The flecky gold background. Yeah, it did take a while.
The flecky. I think it's the humidity is kind of high.
Well, I can't find it right now, but it is here somewhere, I promise.
In your bag.
Oh, and I did do some, oh my dadgum angels. I'm going to stamp a star on her bum and consider her done. I have that little tiny star with a little, it's not a star, heart. She's going to have a heart tattoo on her bum.
That seems as appropriate as it possibly could be for that situation.
Yeah. Now, these are going to definitely be a twofer because you've got to line them up at a different spot here.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can kind of, you know, adjust your angle of the dangle here.
I would say probably get your Santa in the way that you want him and then hook your reindeer in.
Determine your reindeer. Okay. Very good. I don't have a piece of paper that's quite sufficient for that right at this moment. But, okay, we'll put these aside. Bum stamping will occur later.
Stamp her bum. Consider her done.
We will.
Paula like that. Oh, and then as far as like greasing the bar, yes. If you notice that your machine, and sometimes ours even start to get a little kind of squeaky. Like you can hear it. We're in there with them all the time, so we become very intimate with our machines and can hear the weirdnesses when they start to get weird. So I don't know if you're like hanging out with your machine that much, but yes, if you get the like white grease, and that's what it's called here. I think it's like white lightning or something like that. Basically, I think people use it for garage doors and things of that nature, but it's the white grease. It's like thick. It's not like an oil. It's a grease. There's a difference. And you just put a little bit on that.
Well, I don't know what I did with my one white,
We just rub it, so like, you know, on the main bar, so there's where the little casing is that slides along the bar. Just put a light smear across the bar.
Well, this might work. I've got some stuff I need to get off the plate here.
Okay.
And,
I know. We don't have that kind of room, Susan.
for...
Cricut has a new, like, commercial size cutting machine. And everything that we have is already set up for the, you know, 12 by 12 mats. So, like, even if we were to utilize that, I don't know that it would add any efficiency to what we're doing. And I don't think that it necessarily cuts any faster. And that's really where there would be added advantage for us. It's not about size. Now, cool thing is like with that, if you wanted something really big, it'll cut something big. Hello, Anne.
Let me see what this one looks like.
Yes, well done.
Another green background here. Which I could put red reindeer on it.
Yeah, I would think so. Let me see if I can find it so you guys can see what it is. We just get it at the, you know, hardware store, but I'm going to see if it's on Amazon.
What?
That white lightning grease.
Oh, if you use on the...
Mm-hmm.
the snowflakey quality other than that big lump out there.
You can get 2 tubes for 13 bucks. You would never need 2 tubes. One, I'll give you guys the link to the 1 tube, even though there's very good savings in the 2 tubes, but that seems ridiculous.
Well, you could share with a friend.
And then some other friends and this, that, the other.
You can have a grease 'em up party. Okay.
Oh, it's white lithium grease, but I guess I always just, my brain went to lightning. That's
Well, it
funny.
is. It starts with an L.
It does.
Okay.
See, that's how my brain works. That's probably why you couldn't find it.
Kind of liking that. And if it's pink, that'll be... You know, Gerald always leaves the very best comments ever.
Yes, definitely top comments as far as, you know, just...
And you know, and he has a lovely vocabulary and knowledge. He's quite knowledgeable about a
I
lot
don't
of
know if
things.
Gerald is a he or she.
Oh, Gerald. Well,
it's kind of an assumption you were making.
it certainly is.
Gerald, let us know.
Yeah.
I never
don't
really
know.
asked, and I just didn't know if that was appropriate or not.
But, okay, now where was I going with this? Oh, we were talking about making rather non-traditional, Christmas cards. And I said, well, you know, I'm trying here. I'm stretching my, my present repertoire of skills a bit when I'm trying to bring in all these different things. But yeah, okay. Well, I think what we're going to do is go with white. And then remember, we can always come back and color. And Mariah, you're going to be, you know,
What am I doing?
running,
While this cat's attacking me.
well, you know,
I'm going to go put him in the room.
he's,
I'm going to give him a little love, and then I'm going to send him on his way. All right, kitty. Come on. Come on. Psst, psst.
I think this is a lovely background. It's shimmery.
It's shimmer. It has some things.
And it has other stuff on it. Oh, look, you can see the circle there.
Uh-huh. It's the mosaic ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that just look very festive? Kind of like it's a, snowfally evening.
I had a silhouette. The thing was too loud. I couldn't get over it. Well, number one, I couldn't get the software to work. It would crash on me, like, every time. I think I got it to do, like, 4 different test cuts, and that was about it. And I could never actually get anything cut. And even when it was doing those test cuts, I was like, holy cow, this thing is loud. And I packed it back up, and I sent it away.
She did.
And I pulled my Cricut right back out. I was very thankful I hadn't sold it. And now we own 4. We have 1 maker and 3. And we actually prefer... Now, I will say, one nice thing about the maker is that it has the little ledge that holds the iPad. Very convenient. The, cheaper machines, the, what is it? Express... What are they? The Cricut Explorer 2s that we have. We have 3 of those. They're little workhorses, man. Love them. But I hate that you can't. It doesn't have the little ledge thing.
All right, now sometimes I do cut this paper out so I have the size that I need, but sometimes I don't because I may opt to leave more area around the design than in it. And then you can always, just take your handy dandy scissors and give it a rough cut and line it up later. Always give myself a little bit more than I think that I'm going to need just so that I have options.
Options are good.
And then I'm going to hand those off to Mariah. Oh, thank you for bringing those and drying them.
Hold on here. I got to get my area situated.
All right, we're going to leave that for something else.
Oh, they just look like little frosted cookie houses. Look, you are getting masterful with the loft.
I am getting pretty darn good at it. I've had lots of practice, you realize. Okay, let's see what we have here as far as the paper's ready to go.
Oh, and Eddie still can't get his bobbin to work.
Oh,
somebody needs to come over and get your bobbin working.
Now, I do have this red...
Oh, hey, here's an idea, Eddie. Sometimes at, like, Joann's or wherever, you might be able to take it, like, if they actually have a sewing person, a person that really knows, or if there's a little clasp or something, might be able to have them, if you take it in, they'll do it for you and show you how to do it.
Sewing tech support.
Yes. Back in the day, at least.
And what you might do is, there's little, self-help groups for different machine. I don't know what kind of machine that you have.
Oh, you could even, probably on Facebook. There's a group for everything.
There are.
He does. So those places are like 30 minutes away by car, and he only has a subway pass. So I don't think he wants to be hauling his sewing machine around on the subway.
No, but you really actually wouldn't have to, tote your machine. You just tote your body and take notes.
Tote your body and take notes.
But you need to be showing up to a place that has similar
machine, and then they can show you how to do it. Ooh, maybe you can video them while doing it. Then you could put it on your channel too.
Yeah, they're
look at me.
Minds want to
look
know.
at me. Now get their permission, or just show their hands.
You can do a voiceover.
Or yeah, do a voiceover. There you go. Look at me coming up with content. I fixed your problem.
All right, now let's get back to, all right, so this is some paper Mariah found for me. And usually I would use this kind of paper as that second frame, right? But if you have designs that are very intricate and you don't need a lot of busy stuff going on in the background, this is a perfect choice. It still has that little bit of a fleck of, I don't know, this and that, you know, like.
So this particular paper is, I think it's Nina Confetti. I don't know, some of it, or it used to be Fox River, but I think then they were bought out. But the name of the paper is Confetti. It's still around. It just depends on who owns it.
Yeah, okay.
If y'all wanted to know that. Or care. She doesn't.
I don't care. But see, that looks lovely. And those little fine lines on the trees are going to show up very nicely on the plain paper. Whereas if you put them on this busier background paper, you can see you're kind of limited on what you can use, you know, if you really want it to show up. And I think I'm going to put the sheep on the blue. I don't want to lose these. God knows I do that kind of stuff all the time. And I do have another new stencil to show you. It's quite nice. Now, if I did do this very, very meticulously, I could take advantage of that as a frame around.
Or hey, Eddie, if you wanted to post in Makers to see if anybody would FaceTime or, you know, Facebook video with you to see if they can, you know, work it out with you. There's an idea. If you want me to stop giving you ideas, just let me know.
Got all these little marks on here.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember what they all are at this point? You're just kind of like, I like this one.
No, but you know, I can just keep using them. You know, oh, let me see. I don't have to translate that into inches and whatever. So I'm just like, okay, let me see. Let's go with the orange mark. How about the black one?
I think the green one's
or
mine.
Or the fat white or the skinny white. Yeah.
Yeah, the green one's mine.
Ah, well, that was, the orange one was right next to it. So see, it's just a little bit off. Okay, so we got some stuff.
That's me, just a little bit off.
Ow.
Careful.
I put that in there just right. Okay, this little piece of paper will be nice
you've
for
already,
else.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you could just have a...
And I was even thinking about, once I get this finished, if I could take some of that horrible, this washi tape right up here on the top.
Oh, you're just looking here.
Yeah, the top tier.
Yeah.
And make a little, but that's kind of in Mariah's. I wouldn't do anything that fiddly.
No, you just didn't talk about it.
I'm just going to talk about it,
Yeah.
and everybody will say, oh, that's a really good idea. You should do that, Mariah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm feeling that and making sure that I've got the right side down. I've got it centered up just pretty darn good. This is going to be very delicate little branches as opposed to my gold, which is like really glommy.
Glommy. Hey, Kathy. Welcome, welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and all that business. Oh, she's showing off her loft. She really is good. I want you guys to know that if you're brand new to this whole putting down the texture paste, the light and fluffy, it's a skill. Do not feel like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? It's one of those things you got to practice.
And one of the things is you want to make sure that you've got the back part and you're not leading with the front part, because that's when you get caught on things. And then you smooth it over. That's how you get your loft. Now, I will tell you right now that, can you see what's happening here?
It builds up.
It dries very, very quickly. And I knew that this was going to do that before I ever really, I guess we could just bring in a basin or something. Oh, I'm using that for...
There's something happening in the bathtub that's been going on for about 6 months. I'm just mentioning it again.
I know, Izzy wanted to take a bath the other night, and I told her I didn't feel like taking my stencil out.
Doing whatever.
Go talk to her mother. We only have, you know, like 3 different bathrooms here, but I like her in this one because she's close enough that I can hear her.
Well, she's old enough now. We don't really have to worry about her too much.
Not too much. All right, now we've got one more red piece here. Let's just look at this and decide.
But she does like to have someone near her.
Oh, yes, she does.
Mainly
to fetch stuff.
Yes, because she may need something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got here? I'm thinking this little dude would be great in gold.
Susan, the thing is, I think you're talking about, hopefully you're talking about the stencils or whatever. You do not want the texture paste or the stencil butter to dry on there. Because I don't think there'll be much of anything that, like, gets to it. Or
Once this, I'm telling you, that this stuff is waterproof.
Yeah.
Once it gets set up. It says, cleans with soap and water. Wash tool stencils immediately.
Immediately.
And they're not just whistling Dixie there.
Yeah.
They're dead ass serious about that. Get that baby to the sink. Yuppers.
Yuppers.
Okay, we're going to put the light and fluffy aside. I can't do the sheep in anything but light and fluffy. Now, come on.
I know.
It's just...
Yeah. It would be silly not to.
It would be silly. Now, Mariah, while you're over there,
Yes,
the
Patricia.
only thing I've got is this green. This really... I know. That's kind of how I felt. Can you hook me up with some of this kind of paper?
Oh, you want more red?
Not red. I think I want... I don't know.
Okay, here, hold on. Hey, let's bust out. Let's use
Yeah,
these darn things.
you look that up while I do this. Now, this dude here, this little reindeer, nice big open spaces. So,
That's pretty cool.
I'm just thinking, Gamboge, I always use up all of my gold, and I never can find
See, look, I was talking about that. It's confetti. Oh, so this is still Fox River, but I don't think it's Fox River anymore. Like, my paper sample books are old. But see, look. See, we've already ripped out the blue. But if you just want to rip out whatever you want. But then I have some of these little sample thingies. Here, look at these. These are pretty cool, too.
Oh, I really like this blue here for my sheep.
Do you want me, that's kind of a thicker one. Do you want me to cut that one out? Oh,
See,
it
look,
looks
that
so
fits
cute.
perfectly. Oh, this is just adorable, and I'll be able to get 2. All right, so we want the blue. Now, let's see here. That's kind of poopy. This might be okay if I did this in red.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so the blue and the gold. That is quite substantial, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because it shows you the different stock. Like, if you want cover or text or, I think there's 3 different. I can't remember the other third.
I don't know. I'm just really feeling like this is a background for something else.
Hi, Susan.
I don't know about that. And this is cool because you get to see all the different whites. All have a little bit of something in them.
Yeah, I think
that red is
this is a little extreme.
the red that we were using here.
Hey, Leah.
But I've got more of that.
Glad you made it.
I kind of like this pinky.
So you want the whole book?
No, I just want some of them.
Okay.
Now, see, if I would do that in gold, that would be really pretty.
Oh, yes, very posh.
See?
Or
I
even...
don't have the champagne. I'm out of champagne.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Seriously,
I
wow.
know. I'm looking in my drawer and I'm not finding it.
Did it make it over here? Well, I think all of...
Oh, I take that back. I take it back. I've got gold.
Okay.
But I don't know that I love that.
That might be a little too same.
Yeah. Okay, when I was looking at that light
The purple
blue,
might be pretty on there, though, too. Like, especially if you kind of made it one of your darker purple. Or that slatey blue that mix that you make.
I really like that hole.
You like the hole?
I like the hole. What happened to my blue? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and take the light blue and the dark blue.
Okay.
Because look at that. Contrast. Okay, you got that? Yellow, light blue, dark blue. Oh, and you could do the black, and I
Do you
could
have
do white
champagne in
sheep
your
on the
fridge
black.
right now? I think we actually do have a bottle of champagne out in the garage fridge. I keep thinking, all right, well, I'm still saving it.
Oh, I get a headache just thinking
It does
about
give
it.
me.
It's just, I don't. Oops, see, I'm glad I checked that out. Little reindeers.
But
gotta
I've
be
had some
going
good
that way.
times on champagne. Oh my God! And J-Ro and I, we went through a real phase of the Veuve Deco stuff, and my buddy J-Ro,
I really
we
like
used to
that raspberry stuff.
party.
What was that raspberry stuff called?
Oh, framboise.
Yeah, I like
Oh.
that. Now that,
Yes.
yeah. I wanted my own bottle. I didn't want to share with anyone.
Remember that one time we did? We got our own bottles and just sat outside and drank out of the bottle. People were like, yeah, we didn't want to share. Nor did we want to share with you.
Yeah.
Because this is too good for y'all. You don't know. Tricky.
Yeah. If you don't already know about this, then I'm not sharing.
Yeah.
Because you'll just want some more, and I'm not going to give you any more of mine.
And I can't remember who.
And it was kind of high dollar stuff, as I recall.
Yeah, it was probably Buck or one of them that introduced me.
Oh,
to
I do love it. I like the black cherry, but
No, the raspberry one was
the raspberry,
best.
yeah, if you couldn't get raspberry, black cherry would do. But look at that.
Beautiful. Show that loft on that. Because stencil butter is also a little tricky to get the loft on.
It is. You use the heel of your brush. All right.
Spatula.
Spatula brush.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay.
You wanted the yellow too, right? The thicker of the yellow?
The what? Yes, the gold. Sort of the gold. All right, we're not wasting any of this, but I am going to boy, I need
Oh, the
to
hearts, lots of hearts.
clean that dude up.
That is true, Miriam. I have not been. Although on Halloween we had some whiskey. You can consume alcohol. It's just, you gotta be.
And don't forget to wipe up your backside.
That's important in all aspects of life.
Yes, we need a shirt that says, don't forget to wipe up your backside. Okay, so we've got that. And I'm waiting for Mariah to give me my paper. Let's see, what are we going to do next? Do I have any more? Didn't cut any more.
Here are these.
This is my clean off. Well, I don't think I really wanted that one pukey green, but
Well, you
I've
got it.
got some gold on it. Oh,
Well,
it's
look,
got
this
two
one has a-
sides. Oh, I managed to get it on both sides. How about that?
This has a disco ball on it. On the printed material. See that? Foiled disco ball.
Yeah. All right, well, do wipe up, if you don't want to accidentally. Whatever. All right, I don't need that right now, but that might be a good one for later. What did we decide on this?
Oh, hey! London Anthony. You snuck in on us.
Okay, I'm going to use purple for this tree.
Oh, Susan says, Diner Lila Imperial. I'm sure I'm not saying that right, but I've never heard of that. The Framois is a beer. It's considered like a.
It's more of a.
You get it in the beer section.
It's bubbly.
Mm-hmm. Diane says wine coolers put her under the table. Yeah, wine coolers. Too much sugary business going on with that. And this is straight out of the jar purple.
Ah.
Oh, sugar. But you just need to pick it up and... No. There. Because it's not too shabby. But if you would have gone through it again, it would have been.
Alright, though, it's because I had sticky crap on my frickin' finger. And now I've got... Okay, well...
Well, let me wash it.
Alright, well, that's what you don't want to do.
Clearly shown you what not to do. Now that one's going to be fabulous.
Well, it's really not because I'm trying to scrape all of that I can possibly get off of them.
Here, give it to me and I'll give it a little wipe up.
Okay.
Now, for those of you that are coming in and you're like, oh, what are these? These are the latest set of Christmas ATC stencils by Christy Hartman. If you go over to the shop...
That's not horrible.
Then, yeah, I told you it wasn't too shabby. And what's great is you have the little, you know, the other festive-y looking... Because I took the stars and stuff... Because there weren't quite enough to make the full set. So I kind of took what she had and made it into the 9 that we would need for the set.
Alright, well, we've got this purple out. We'll just go ahead and do some stars.
But yes, see, you have that. So you could come over and probably just, you know, hide that it was a mistake. Oh,
Okay.
hello, Tanya. Yes, thank you.
You can slightly alter your loft.
I don't know if you know.
And if you want it to be flatter because you know that you're going to put something over the top of it, you can do that.
Hey, cat. Hey. That looks so cool.
All right, let's try this again. We're not going to have that really nice yellow, but I think this is going to be just as good.
There's another sheet of it. It's going to be the lighter
It's
weight.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, make sure you don't have sticky goo on your hands.
Hi, Kathy.
And don't be afraid to use a little bit of,
No worries.
your butter.
Thanks for popping
There's-
by.
it's kind of a pain in the duty when you have to go back and redip.
Oh, isn't he adorable? And there's the whole...
Well, I don't know why that happened. We have a smush out there. I think this is a hexed
Well, don't
stencil.
say that. I think it might be the...
See?
Let me see.
And I'm trying to figure out what would do that, and I don't really have a good
Reason?
reason. Now when I scrape this off, the reason I put it back down in there is so that it stays away from the edge.
I don't think it's hex because even on your first one, it was fine in that particular spot.
Okay.
So I just think it's...
All right, moving along here. Let me clean up so I don't muck up my card before I ever get anything on it. I can't seem to do anything without getting something all over me. Dry my hands off so we don't have another little episode. Oh, I'm going to get out, I just think these are so cute. Kind of hard to tell the right and wrong side here.
I know, there's kind of a little bit of everything for everybody on the festive end of things. If you're into a certain style, or I like that.
I'm going to try to make them very fluffy.
Oh, and Eddie, I messaged you. Did you message me back? I know the sheep are, I mean, adorable.
Alrighty, I'm handing them off to you so that you can
I'll go put them in the water.
scrub their little fluffy butts. Rub-a-dub-dub.
Oh, I think we do need a stamp of the sheep.
I don't want to do that because I'm going to have to grab that in a minute. We'll just put those right there for right now. Okay, we've got a reindeer left. Let us see here.
Oh.
Oh, I know. I was thinking the champagne gold with this reindeer on this dark paper.
Oh, yes. I like that. That's going to look fancy. Very posh. Oh, yes. They are very cute sheep.
See that drag I've got going on there?
I think it's your knife. Is it your knife?
There's something
Yeah,
on
because
it.
it keeps coming through on the... See?
That's why you don't want to have...
Hey, but you got her done.
Oh, I've got a little dippity doodah there.
You know, there was a little dippity doodah over here, so I think what was happening is your knife had it, and it's just getting more so.
Well, and that probably picked up a little crusty bit on the edge there, which is
Now you're flicking things.
when I'm flicking things.
Yeah, it might be over there on your M in your armpit. Yeah, by the A. Don't.
No, that's a...
Oh.
Oh,
Say?
yeah. Was a hard thing.
It was a hard one. Not a goopy one.
I just do these off on here, and I mean, you know, they really don't. They don't show up as anything except maybe
Yeah,
just
a little shape here and there.
yeah. Mm-hmm. And see, it didn't come through at all. All right. So those are all good to go. Yay. Now see those little, there's a little hard thing. I'm going to lose a little of my,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. I want to make sure that I don't have crusty
Yeah.
things on here. And let me show you how you make sure you get rid of that on your knife. Because when you start dragging them through there, that can cause problems. It'll get hung up on the edge of your stencil, and that's sometimes what causes that little
Blurb.
flip up thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a window scraper, right?
If not, you need one. I think we've actually put a link to...
See? There it was.
See, and that was what was probably causing the problem with the tree.
Most likely. Okay. There we go. All right, now what are we doing? Oh, we're going to look at our next stencil here.
Oh, Wendy, that's kind of, you know, normal. It kind of sucks whenever you kind of have the... I've been in a sort of a lull. A little arty lull. I was pretty excited about yesterday's business with the angel and the cloud and what we got done in the book.
Oh, yes, I was too. I don't know why you would say that.
Well, I was feeling a little lull before that because of the one wing page, which I do think came out in the end, but just was a little of a...
Well, of course I'm going to go with this one because it goes out to the edge.
So these are also new stencils. These are by Rhonda Dona. This is called Plaid, Style 1. We went ahead with Style 1 because we figured that at some point in time there might be other plaid styles and we just didn't want to mess with that. So it's Style 1.
And here's what's cool. You won't see it until I do it, but I can kind of show you here.
Plaid.
All right, so this is the way it's going to go here. If you offset it,
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Eddie. There's the link.
you can see what happens here. Okay? And, I mean, you can do that with just...
Oh, we should have put tartan in there, too.
Yes, absolutely. You needed to do that. I've saved out some papers especially for this plaid because this is where you want to use papers that you've already got stuff on. And brayer-offs are really good because they've kind of got straight lines anyway.
Yeah. They work nicely.
Okay, well, I can already tell you this will be my favorite because it goes out to the edge.
This is Holly La La La. Also by Rhonda.
Holly La La La. I love it.
Oh. I know, I told Brad, I was like, it's Holly, la, la, la.
Fa. All right.
Thank you, Eddie. And
Now,
there's a
over
link
there,
in chat.
we may even use those in conjunction with one another. And of course, I have my ubiquitous stars.
Cut her new stars because we cannot find the stars. They have
Hey,
been
I'm
lost.
telling you what. If you don't clean these up every single time, and I'm going to take them in and do a scrubby bub, the little points on the star start getting very dull, and
then,
after a while, you just have a little blob in the middle. It's a blob, not a star.
A blob.
Blob. All right. It's back here in my pile.
Yeah, this is all lit up stars. I think we came out with this last year.
Yeah.
Its
we've used
birthday's
this for
coming
a long
up.
time. That one up there is like one of my
Primo.
quintessential
Yeah.
loverlies. Oh my gosh, I forgot Santa.
Well, you needed a larger piece of paper.
Yeah, I did. I'm not going to do Santa right now.
He'll come out.
I will do Santa. I just, I already put everybody away. All right, so y'all know about stars.
Oh, and then Eddie went ahead and put in the Christmas ATCs. That was, just Santa and the rest of them, the reindeers and the cute little sheepy sheeps. Hey, Gary.
All right. I think plaid always kind of needs, it goes well with green because you just think of tartan.
I loved the prompt video.
And I do have other stuff to show you, but I want to get onto this because we may have to have a bit of a, wait and see.
If y'all are looking for prompts, you need, some inspiration, go over, check out. I know a lot of y'all already watch Carrie, but, we love him, and some people might be new. Who knows? But you need to go over, watch Carrie the Crafter's video on his prompts. They can be downloaded from his website. There are links and all of that over on his channel. His Chanel. I've been watching Trixie again.
That is a good one. That might be a good one.
Bye, Tutu. Thanks for hanging. Oh, Eddie, you were on fire today. King of the nerd. Handling it.
All right. That's what we like to hear.
Awesome. Wendy has downloaded. She just needs some sticks to put them on.
Okay, that's going to be a good one for the plaid.
And there were a couple parts of the video that I seriously laughed out loud. I know you don't always. I don't know that you mean to be funny, but I think you're funny, Carrie. Makes me chuckle.
Well, you can tell this has been on here a while. It's from trees.
It's from trees. That was a while back.
That was
Not like original trees, but you did whip out the trees a little while back as well.
I whipped them out, and what did I want to use them with? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. I just had that on the plate, and I thought, well, I'm going to get that off of there. All right, so.
Well, Rick, if you want, holler at me. Send me an email, and then I can download them and email them to you if you would like.
All right, I'm setting myself up here. So I've got a flop off and a yada here.
Well, I find your peculiarness endearing, and then some of the things that you say I just think are funny. And that's the truth. I'm not just saying that because, we're live on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay.
What she said.
Yeah. I'm just making sure that this is adhered to the surface.
I'm all worried about how adhered to the surface is going to be after that.
What do you mean?
I'm going to be stuck down.
Oh, I want it to be.
All right. I think she can handle it. Holly la la la.
Yeah. I'm just thinking here, what do I want to use? What do I want to use? Do I want a bit of opacity? I think so. I don't know if this is going to be pukey, but, it's freaking Christmas. Come on.
Well, the one part of your video where you like, oh, excuse me, I'm gonna cough, and then you edited it, and then you said, okay, well, yeah, I had a whole huge coughing fit. Now that you know, it was just funny how I said it all, and I was just, and that was great editing. Like, it was a really like, it was well done. Not everybody can, you know, cough their heads off, cut it out, and then come right back and, you know, still be snappy. That's some good stuff.
Pick it up where it left off. I'm always like, okay, now let me see, where was I?
Well, we're live.
Yeah. But when we used to do those
Oh, yeah.
marathon videos, and I would be like, okay, refresh my memory.
I'm
you
like,
know?
we have to start all the way over, because no, there was never. This is one of the reasons we're better live. Just
Yeah.
get it all. That's funny. And welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello to the chat so we could say hello back. Otherwise, we don't know that you are here. We want to know that you're here and be, you know, chitty chatty with you.
Chitty chatty.
Yeah,
Chitty
if you're
chatty.
on replay, do leave us a comment. Let us know, because otherwise you won't be able to get into the chat. If you don't see the chat, you're on a replay.
Did you notice with
What, gusto? You grabbed
gusto,
that?
I grabbed that out and, you know, and I didn't
Smacked her down?
smacked her down and smacked that down. And
Didn't care
oh,
about
I'm
those
telling you what, this is...
wrinkles. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you need to be careful about that, too.
Yes, I do, because that's...
I love that maroony color. Look at that. That's fabuloso right there.
I know. And then we're going to plaid it. Plaid it. Okay, we need to put this
Ooh, okay.
off of here.
Hey, Carrie, we're kind of in a, you know, she's just doing cards, and I mean, at some point in time, I'm just going to have to smack her over the head and tell her to glue those boogers down and move on to something else. But we haven't hit that mark quite yet. But
No.
Carrie is starting his mask into simmer, so maybe we should do that too.
His what?
His mask. Sorry, I kind of said that like,
I don't even know what you're saying.
the mask. Remember our masks?
Oh, M-A-S-K. Yes. Oh, we talked about that, and then I forgot all about it.
Yeah, I know, and you stuffed them away. Hopefully she can
I
find
know.
them.
They're right over yonder. They're behind the flower book, which is growing exponentially every time I go through a pile of stuff.
I
And then
handed
I've
her
got
a-
another one, which is going to be sort of
God.
tribal,
I think what you should,
ethnic.
if you get it to the point where you're you've just gathered all the things, because that's really what she likes doing, is gathering things, then I can put it together.
That's just wonderful. Oh, and I have to show you how I got those, so don't let me forget.
Yes.
All right, now we've got our plaid papers ready to go here. Let's see, we've got 3 of them. Okay. Now we can put
I don't know that I see
fa
them.
la
but-
la la la,
Holly la 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 la.
holly fa la la, holly fa 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 fa.
Don't trust her name.
Yeah, I don't know diddly squat about that.
Paula says tartnit.
All right, so here we go.
That was very good, Wendy, and you were not wrong.
What?
Wendy says, I think the masks might be keeping Archie company.
They are in proximity. True that.
Archie went the way of maybe someday, Archie. Maybe someday.
I pick him up and look at him,
Do you?
talk to him. Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
he hasn't spoken anything. You know.
No. Just
Yeah.
says I like being gold.
Okay, now
Hello, Yonka.
we put this down over here because remember this is going to be our flop off. Now we have to talk about color.
It's important at this juncture.
It's very important.
Yeah.
Do we want to go opaque? Do we want to go semi-opaque?
I think semi.
So you want to see some of it, but not all of it.
I think that is correct.
Alrighty. Well, let's just, I know it's tried and true.
Here's why. Let's talk a little bit about
Okay.
why.
Yeah.
So, because you're flopping it off onto the holly fa la la la.
I'm
See,
flopping
that's
it off
got me
on
messed
folly.
up.
Yeah.
Holly la 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 la.
Folly holla la.
Gotta smack her.
I can't say it.
Now
My
she's got me
tongue
messed
won't wrap
up.
around it. All right, I think this is a good candidate.
Okay.
It's in that kind of bronzy range.
I got good.
And what I want to do when I get through here is I want to get rid of that white, but we will talk about that later. Don't forget to shakey, shakey, shake.
Hey, before you get all putting it down, here's the reason that a semi-transparent in this situation is probably the most ideal. You've got a lot of big pattern already down. You need something that's actually going to compete with that. If you went with just a transparent, it may not really do much.
Yeah. And if you went with an opaque, it's going to cover up everything.
It's going to, yeah, too much.
You don't want that.
Yeah. So in between is where you sort of want to be. Yeah, these are brand new ones. Mm-hmm.
And remember, the whole thing about it, it's going to kind of pink it out here because I've got red on my brayer.
Oh, that is so cute. Kat says that when she puts on the live, her grand says, "Hey, Mima, it's Miriah and Trish." I'm trying to say that like with the, Tritisha. Isn't that so cute? Oh my God. So loves to watch. That's so awesome. Thank you, Kat.
Grab old green here. Now that probably was way more transparent than I wanted it to be.
Well, then we can,
Yeah, it's always easy, once that you've knocked everything out, you're not going to be happy.
I don't know why you did that.
Well, I did what?
That.
Well, I think it's wonderful.
I do not.
Well, everybody's allowed to their opinion, It's like part of your anatomy. We all got them.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well, that's
See, and that was the one I thought we were working towards here. I didn't know.
Really squat there. Well, let's see if we can pick up a little bit. I think it's probably beyond dry, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we're one pull away from a wonderful...
Hello, Cedric. He's 3 years old.
Oh.
That's a good age.
We said hello to him the other day.
Oh, we did.
Okay. Now, see, you got a little shimmer and shine there.
See, that would have been more appropriate with the other one, and then you needed that... What happened with the other one happened to that one.
Oh, that is according to you.
She knows I'm right, and that's why she's throwing the attitude.
I am not saying that at all. This was the background on this was like, anyway, she's saying the lines would have been better, or the shapes would have been better on this one over here. I think really they both needed them. All right, we got one more to go here.
It's a in-between way to go about it. I like it. Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh,
remember, we promised experimentation and that there would be mistakes. Admittedly or not.
Opinions.
Mm-hmm. Paula would like to see just a straightforward tartan. Just tartan.
Well, let me just get right on that, Paula.
Oh, you know you wanted to do a flip-floppy back and forth version of it.
Oh, Pootie, y'all are just so demanding. God.
I think I'm going to turn on the air. You look warm.
I am a little hot.
It's running hot. It makes her grumpy.
It do. Okay, what do I want? Okay, I'm going to do this. This is probably not going to make anybody happy, but I don't really give
a pooty poo. Mm-hmm, a pooty poo. Let's just go with it.
I'm going ochre.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty yellow. I don't really know what color that. I think it is really ochre. Okay, so we're going to You notice the stencil's not down.
Mm-hmm.
That is because Paula wanted to see tartan.
She's gonna give you tartan. She's not offended. She will take your sass and take your tartan. I threw that part in. Because that's what, you know. Marguerite says the different tartan is specific plaid. Isn't it a particular color and then kind of a weave? Like,
Oh yes, are identifiable by clan.
yes.
Yes. Ours is clan pink and yellow.
Pink and yellow. Ooh, I do like that.
That looks. We don't have anything to put down here. Where's our green? I doesn't like it anyway.
Well, I did like it.
You did not.
And then you did things to it, and then I didn't like it. And I don't know if we're heading in a better direction at this point, but
Well, we
you know.
shall see. We shall see. Oh, got a really nice cleanup of the edges there.
yeah. Hey, you brought her back around.
Well, you know.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I think it needs, it just needs a
I think now what you need is like
color.
an opaque one on top that's gonna.
Cinch it.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. I think we need that for this one too. That's going to brown that out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to do that. Where's my semi-transparent?
What's your thought here?
Oh, I'm going to do this one with the gold. I'm just going to brayer it out really, really
Because you're gonna get the
thin.
lines.
I'm going to pick up some of the lines, hopefully.
Because it's got the blocks.
Yes. We've got our plaid down there.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing? That's not where I thought we were going with that, but okay. You're doing all kinds of weird things. I don't know where you're at today.
You're yammering at me and sending me very negative vibes that might have something to do. That'd be
All right,
satisfying.
I'll happy things up over here.
Loving it, loving it, loving it. Now we need to go.
Okay. What you looking for? Oh. Things are getting kicked off.
People are falling off. And my arm, oh no, all over my shirt. It's only about 500 years old.
I think it used to be mine.
No, it didn't. I got it at the Goodwill in Anchorage.
Mm. Yeah, she is. She's on her own thing today for sure. That's what I thought too, Carrie, but it didn't.
What?
I'll tell you, sometimes she knows what she's doing. I was sure that it was gonna, yeah, block it all out.
So I will show you that more later.
One moment, please. There's more to be had here. No, I guess that is exactly right, Colleen.
What?
It says, and that's why she's the queen. Because we were sure that last one on the gold business, you were just going to block it all out. But it didn't.
Now see, look how interesting that's getting.
It is. I'm going to stop doubting you and give you better energy.
You need to stop doubting
That's what I said.
my decisions,
what
because
she's-
look at this. You want to see something absolutely stunning and beautiful.
And look at the lines on the edge. You can kind of tell.
Uh-huh. It looks pepperminty.
It does look pepperminty. It's very festive. I don't know if
Okay.
it screams Christmas, but I'm on board.
Well, I think it will, with, maybe
Hey,
well,
Christmas
whatever.
can be all
We're
kinds
not
of
through
things.
with this
I'm
jobber.
not done with you.
Not done with you. Okie dokie. Now, I want to do something to the... I don't know, though. I really do kind of like...
You need something that's gonna cooperate, but also maybe push back the boldness of the red. That's my feeling. Maybe in the purple zone of things. And it could be light purple or a darker purple. Like, you either need to go lighter or darker.
Well, I could go with green.
Or there's green.
Or there's green. Hey, it's...
And that is a very festive green.
This is a very festive green.
What is that green called?
It's called crystal green. Verde cristal.
See, Paula was with Team Purple, but... Crystal Gale. It's a very specific green. It's not a green for everything. Yeah, she did. There you go. Hey.
That looks good.
I think if you can put purple lines on it, it'll be even more fantastic-y.
Purple lines on it?
Mm-hmm.
We just have these little pieces of paper waiting in the wings to become famous.
What's up?
Oh, the ones that I pulled out earlier that I knew I was going to put the plaid onto.
Mhm.
Subtle.
That one's been hanging around for a while. I think there's about 20 layers on it.
20 layers on.
I think what it needs is some defining moment.
The defining moment is coming up.
Okay.
This may not be it, but
Because it's had a lot of subtle secrets added to it.
Well, sometimes that's what you want. You don't want it to be
Yeah.
saying pattern. You want it to be saying texture.
Yep.
Because what you put over it, especially if it's those little things that have, lots of little details on them, you don't want a really busy pattern because you're going to lose that. Hoping this red is going to darken up the green.
Yeah.
know that to be a fact, but our stencil is looking really good.
That's
You know,
kind
a
of what
little
I was thinking
Halloween-y,
too,
but-
Kat. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
I just love it.
I know you do. That's why I haven't said anything about it, because I know you love it.
I do love it. Just see some little
Hold it up into the camera and give it...
snowflakey business going on there.
There are things in there. It's a little harder to see in the camera, because it gets a little washed out. But, there you go.
I love it. Okay, now I've got one more here that I need to plaidicize. Oh, no, yeah, one more. But before I do that, I'm just... Okay. This is going to be experimental, and it might be the end of using this plate, but we shall see.
Okay, well, are you going to talk through it, or you
No,
just...
I'm
okay.
just going to do it.
And then you'll tell us if it
I'll tell
worked
you,
out?
tell you if it works out. All right, I'm putting that down because I don't want any smushy stuff going on.
Okay.
And I did fix my business over here so that I didn't have stuff falling down in the cracks. Hopefully I can locate my white paint.
I don't know if that's going to happen today, Paula.
What?
Just straight up tartan.
Yeah, I seriously, I don't
Hey, you know what?
even know that.
Rhonda,
Yeah.
come on, girl. We know you got a channel now. She can put out a straight up tartan video. She's just teasing. Or are you?
Well, you know, if that's something that you really want, I think that's what you
Oh,
should
hey,
do.
hey, Rhonda's on it.
All right, there you go. Now, if you're going to do flip-offs, make sure you get your entire stencil covered, even if you're having to go over. And that's what's so lovely about using the large
Well, or
plate.
right, or if you get a 5x7 or whatever, then use a little bit larger plate. If you got it. But the these are actually like true to size.
What did I do with my...
What?
I've lost my print.
Oh. Was it underneath?
I don't know. I
Well,
don't know where it went.
did it fall? There it is. There she be.
I'm not ready to have a cussy fit here.
I noticed. I'm sending out the please censor feelings. I turned on the air. You're struggling with those papers today. They're not being very kind to
when
you.
you do this stuff here that I'm doing here with two different things, it's, you know, I really need a 4-foot area and I don't have one, and
Yeah.
of course that took too long because we were binding the paper. And
Well, and the
hopefully-
white dries quick. Y'all, the white dries quick. But look at that. There you go. You redeemed yourself on that.
Well, I thought this other one was pretty good too.
Well, I know, but your floppy off was...
Well, it's just too dry. You have to, if you're using that white,
Yeah,
you got to move on it.
you got to move it, move it.
Move on it right away or you're not going to get anything.
Yeah. Carrie says that you should have a little shot.
I should have a what?
You need a little... The whiskey.
Oh, no, not really, because I'm hot, and I would just get hotter. Okay.
The subtlety's nice.
I like it. All right, so we've got this business that we need to attend to.
Oh, thank you, Eddie.
here.
Yes, I meant to ask you if you'd put that in. Thank you for doing that. It did look a lot like wrapping paper. Mm-hmm. They're loving on that print.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Oh, I don't love that, but it's okay. I think I'm done with that one for a while. Need to do something with this, but what I really want is to find my freaking black paper that I had out here.
That looks promising-ish.
Okay, I've got this paper that I brought from Baltimore. And I was doing, trying to do, one of them steak paper, but the other's something else. I don't know what it is. But,
They're different.
they're different. This is one of those pieces I tried to do one of the things that Patty Tolly Parrish does, you know, with her.
I think this is just like the black craft paper.
I'm not sure. I have two different versions of this paper.
Yeah.
They're thicker.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what they are because somebody just gave them to me.
Oh,
It may
I need
have
to
been-
add her to the list. I don't think Rhonda had a channel at the time. Ooh, I love that. And a little bit of shiny stuff that's on
A
there.
little bit of shiny stuff that's on there. And I've got some
Very suave.
this one, and this is going to be
Ooh, get that up, girl.
sliding some stuff around here.
I don't know what's happening today. Hopefully it's entertaining. It's a little stressful.
What?
I just don't know if you're going to have a moment. I'm just waiting for a...
No, I'm
You're
fine.
good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I mean, I just had a little fluster moment there, and I'm mad at myself because I should have had that paper ready.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm just getting ahead of myself here. Okay, that's cool. That looks very cool with that other splattery stuff in the background there. I was trying to get that technique down that Patty does so well.
Where's Patty?
I don't know. She hasn't been showing up.
Well, I think she's traveling with some of the girls.
Oh.
Yeah. I saw some post about Sedona.
Oh. All right. Well, let's, yeah, there's some stuff on there that's...
No, the black paper is just paper. One is what's called steak paper. It's supposedly like you wrap meat in or you put it on so it looks better. That was the information we got the last time. And then some of it is just like black craft paper. And then some of it we just don't really know.
Yeah.
But it's all very similar. But it is different.
Similar.
And yes, the sheets that have kind of the square outlines around it, those are the larger deli paper because it works really nice
this
for
is
that.
steak paper right now that I'm putting down.
And Susan, or sorry, yes, Susan sent us that, right?
Yes, it came in the last, yeah, but that other one, this one here that has this stuff on it, this came from Baltimore. And it is pre-cut, and it's a little heavier than the steak paper.
That is very true, Deb. And that's true of all this black paper. To kind of reddish. Like it bleeds. Is that the right word? Seeps.
Seeps through.
Seeps through.
And it will do that. It will do that with the
clear
paste.
clear texture gesso. It will
All
even
of
do
it.
it with the glue. Like the glue will pull up that kind of magenta.
Okay, I think that's getting to be really wonderful. I'm going to take it to the next level here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fine on this end. So,
What is it?
oh, some people were saying that they're buffering, but it's fine on this end.
Okay, I'm just making sure my stencil's down.
Very nice.
And we're going to go with
What you putting down now?
blue,
Blue.
opaque.
Oh, I love, this is one of my favorite blues. I like this one a lot. This is the light phthalo blue. And it is very opaque.
Very.
Like, it's not messing around.
No messing around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm putting that over there because I want to flip it on that, and I want to put
No worries, Deb. These are the
This-
new Plaid / tartan. We're going to probably AKA that. Stencils by Rhonda. And she also did a Holly La La La. And then we earlier on had some very cute ATCs by Christy Hartman. All of which are in the shop, and if you want to check them out, they're all there. We even got those over to Etsy very quickly. Don't shop on Etsy if you know, because if you know, you know.
You know, you know.
Yeah.
And if you don't,
Some
you know.
people like to shop on Etsy, though. We have some people that refuse to, they just want to shop on Etsy, and I'm like, that's cool.
We all happy.
We all happy. Yeah, it seems to be. Ooh.
See, that's where I want to go. That's where I want.
Yes.
I want it to show
Distressy.
all the different things going on there.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
So, you know that, kind of, I don't know what it's called, but very popular, I think, in the 70s. But couch fabric, and it was always like browns and grays and blacks.
Now, check that out. I think that could, this could be a good background for something. I don't
Very
know.
distressed.
Very, you know, I don't. Yes, I like this a lot because it's got lots of.
Nog hide? Naga? No.
No, this was more fluffy
What?
or damask rather than.
No, but the stuff I'm talking about was, Christy had a couch in their one den that was totally like, and it was real kind of like, it wasn't that soft.
It was knobby.
Knobby. Dense.
Yes.
Naga hide.
Naugahyde is more of a fake leather.
Yeah.
Faux leather.
Faux leather?
Faux leather. Okay. Just gonna pick up a little bit. Don't forget to shaky, shaky, shaky.
Oh, going kind of pink and blue, huh?
Well, it's gonna show up totally different on the paper.
Well, you kind of moving it about anyway. Oh, so you're just giving it sort of a glaze. This should be interesting. Herculon, Kathy says. Or like vocal. Buccal? Vocal. Balcal? Meh.
There you go, with your negativity again.
I mean, I like it. It's just, it needs a couple more layers of some things.
Well, you can't get another couple of layers until you've got this, Mariah.
That's right, Patricia. Very glad that you pointed that out.
Okay.
Oh, YouTube, why do they keep messing with us? I thought they had that stuff worked out. She's going. I know that's right.
What?
Rhonda says that you were going places she would have never thought of. It's a good thing. Don't bring your negativity to it.
Did you see that?
I did. She got murdery. In the crevasses. Now, what you might consider is that it's, because it's sort of merging in with the blue. So if you go all the way to the edges, and you might be able to get something cool from, you know, this right here. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. Thank you, Heather. Oh, thank you, Eddie. Boo Clay. Well, he says, Boo Clay. She's not talking to me right now. She's very grumpy. How is it that the light changed too, and you're like super bright now, and earlier it wasn't? And I just, you know, this thing, it making me crazy. See, I knew some of that wasn't going to come up.
You did not.
I did. That's why I said.
You did not. And you had no idea that that green was what was going
to
show up.
That I did.
Unless you were some kind of, you know,
I wasn't counting.
Mentalist.
I wasn't counting the lollipop layers of this thing.
Well, I like that. Let's do some more of that.
But
There's more than one way to clean your stencil.
That's right. And here's a fun little fact. If y'all didn't know this already, we do talk about this, especially when we bust out with new stencils. When you build up the layers very quickly, like she has done here, and then you kind of keep doing this, that's when you can get the cool stuff that comes off of the stencil. That being said, it can happen on one that the paint has dried on. It's just going to take a little bit longer, and it's trickier. But when it's brand new like this and it's built up, and then they start to come off real quick too. Hello, Margie. The screen has it all. Love, peace, anger, judgment, clubby music.
I can't show you that right now because
we're gonna have to do a nice little show at the end.
See if it's ready for me to do something to it now.
I told her this was good. This one would be a really good long haul one. It will be fun to do because it has good orifices.
Evenly distributed.
It's just spotty, like a professional. I'm trying to win her back, y'all.
I'm not that easy.
She really isn't. Sometimes I gotta give her a day. Side eyes, directly mean eyes. Mm-hmm. It's experimental. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. Look at how good the stencil's looking, too.
Stencil is looking absolutely marvelous. I might have to just retire it at this point.
I wonder how many times you've said that, like, about a new stencil that has the good grody buildup. It's like, well...
I know, and then I forget, and I put some other schmucky color down on top of it, and then I'm going, why did I do that? Was I thinking? Why?
Susan says, crimp a line. crimping line. Another sweat fabric.
All right. Well, I need to let that paper dry a little bit. It's kind of saturated, but I'm liking this.
She's never I don't think that even when I was a kid, did you ever, like call out my full name like when I was in trouble? No, it was just Mariah.
Yeah, it was Mariah.
It's how you say Mariah that.
I would say I think it's time for you to spend a bit of time in your room by yourself so that I don't, choke you out. Remember when you used to say choke you out?
For like it makes me laugh. But she's like, oh, you just choke me out. And we're like, don't say that out in public because people are like. And we don't know exactly like where she picked it up or whatever. It was just.
Well, because it was an alteration of you crack me up. You choke me out. Yeah.
Do you have that in your little? I think you have that in your little book.
I do.
Good. We used to write down some of the funny things that she said because you do kind of forget.
Look at that. This looks like a ceiling where you'd have a celestial angel.
Well, we have some of those too.
We did. Mm-hmm. That we do. It's kind of leaky underneath. That's okay though. We'll just make sure that we do this.
No, but mine was more like just wait until your mom gets home.
Oh yes, her father was a pushover. Total pushover. Okay, let's try a little.
Yeah. Bye, Kathy.
Bye, Kathy.
Well, I'm not really even watching. You got 15 minutes. Sorry, I've been not watching the clock that much today.
I know, you've been telling me what to do.
Well, we'll see how that's all worked out. Not well today. And I think you kind of moved positions in all your
What?
moving about.
I'm in the same position. Okay.
See, I don't know why that changes the color so much. It's very strange. Very strange. That was the chair.
So says she.
She does.
Oh, nice little puckery.
Yeah.
Puckery businesses.
Well, the puckery is actually more of the washout stuff doing its.
Yes, it is.
It's a crazing thing.
And see this color out here on the edge? I absolutely love that color. Love, love, love that color.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to amp it up a bit.
Pump,
I
pump.
want to get something on here that's not quite so pallid.
Pallid?
Yes. Oh,
Ooh.
that
Sloppy.
zoomed right over there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Getting a lot of spattering going on.
Yes, it was very liquidy. Bye, cat. Thanks
Look
for
at my
hanging.
brayer. See the little
Yeah, you need to roll that out.
toothy marks. Toothy marks.
Mm-hmm. The chair. Yeah. That's very true, Darcy.
What?
The chair belongs in the dirt.
Oh, I ordered Izzy the farting books. Who's in the Loo and Walter. The farting dog goes on a cruise.
Oh.
Should be here today.
Oh. Well, good. She needs to do.
Oh, and I also ordered her.
Yeah. No. We'll tell that story later.
Yeah.
Mo says, Queen P, I'm loving your work. Love you working your magic today. Don't forget you wanted to show how you get the little grid thing you did prior to the stream on a print.
Little grid thing.
I wanted to show how you get the little grid thing you did prior to the stream on a print.
Gosh, I'm just having a moment there. I don't know. Was it something from the box?
Maybe.
Look at this. Isn't this just, I mean, I love it. All the crudiness and whatever.
That's pretty special. That's some good stuff right there.
I think that is absolutely stupendous.
She thinks it might have been a red print. It was a reddish print. Eddie has confirmed.
And I was going to do what? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh.
Y'all are really in charge. Oh, it is very Chanel-y. Uh-huh.
Oh, this one, yeah. Looks like some of her
The suit.
boucle jackets with the fringy.
Boucle.
Okay, I'm loving that. Now, I'm just trying to figure out what I had out there that was red. That I was going to do something with.
Well, you showed the little peoples from the beginning. All right, well, maybe put that away. Let's show the prints that you've got.
Okay, this is really poopy. It looks like, you know, something from the...
Yeah.
It's awful, awful, awful.
But it's just probably like one...
Oh, I just need to put some pink on top of it. Or blue. But no, because that's just going to turn green. I don't want it to be green. I want it to be... I want them all to look like this. I just love this so much.
Rinse and repeat. Look, she's still giving too. She just left some marks on your plate. I was about to say. She's still giving.
Oh, that's just so wonderful. So wonderful. Okay, let's just bring back in some other stuff that I was doing prior, and y'all can say, yes, that's it. That was it. So what did I have out here? I have my box out here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And there we go.
We were going to do some things with the white angels.
Oh, yeah, you need to put her... Yeah, you were supposed to, do the white angels.
Do the white angel. Let's see, and I wrote myself notes. Bronze or copper over this?
Maybe. The pink is really good. I just don't want you to mess that up. I mean, I could go
Oh,
over...
and I have to do the tree. Is this the one you...
Maybe.
The one you were talking about, the tree? Make balls, put balls on the tree?
Get some balls on that tree. Get some baubles.
Okay, now what did I do with my Christmas tree? Oh, Mariah had to take it away and wash it. Oh, never mind. I've got it right here.
Yeah, there's that one. Or now, you could go some tree-on-tree action here.
Oh, well, let me see. Let me put it down and see what I'm thinking. Well, see, it's got all the starry stuff around. I don't want that.
Okay.
I just want
The balls.
the balls.
Okay. Oh, Cookie says it was an 8x10 print.
And what was I going to do with it? Did I tell you?
Stream is a mystery.
I didn't show you this one. I mean, I had this.
Festive. That's what it is. It's festive.
I mean, I've got 110 prints here.
Jeanette says just show us little square rectangles. Were you talking about maybe just the small, the 5x7? Were you going to do something with it? I don't know. We'll have to That's right. Rated F for festive fun.
I don't know, guys.
Tina says you pulled it
Oh, I pulled it.
in the middle of a reddish print.
Oh, well, hell, that's long gone.
Yeah. Was
Yeah,
it?
it's now
It was
something else.
plaid over.
It was plaited over. Sorry. That happens. You gotta, you know.
Stop her when she's in
speak
the
up
midst
right
of
away.
a Swedish cooking session.
Very, I'm reaching down in there because sometimes that stuff on the edge has little.
Do have the wonky donkey. It's very hard for the person to read to her. I've read it a couple times. She loves Walla Walla.
Yeah.
I try to hide that from her every once in a while because I'm like, I'm just not, my brain ain't up to it.
Well, I told the story about Nate and his "Are You My Mother?"
Yes. I didn't really go through
Is
that.
he? She was not. She not impressed with that at all.
Looky there. Baubles on your tree.
Behind a golden tree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that. I think that's very special.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm handing you that,
Okay, I'm going to put it with the rest of them over here.
and I'm going to
I guess on Thursday we could.
give this a bit of a.
I mean, you do have 8 minutes. I don't know if you want to get some of those on there and do a little.
Oh yeah, I do, because I told you I was going to. All right, that's fine. I don't need to wash that because those are big orifices, so I don't have to worry about them clogging up.
Oh.
It's those little bitty tiny things, and star tips are the worst.
Mm-hmm.
The worst. Okay, I'm gonna do Santa.
It's true.
later.
I should write a note in there. Because Estella was the one who hooked us up with told us about the Walla Walla thing. And then she says you're welcome and I'm sorry.
I really, I liked reading it the first 15 times. But,
Well, and then like for bedtime it's a tricky one because I'm like, dude, I'm tired.
Oh my gosh, and now she's got these chapter books. I read up to chapter 5 yesterday, I think, while she was eating. She wasn't allowed to use her
Yeah, she
her
was sent
iPad
home
because she was in
too.
trouble for not doing her homework. So I told her while she was eating her after-school snack, I would read to her,
Yeah.
and that seemed to
Yeah.
be okay. All right, there wasn't much on there, but I really want
Thank you, Hetty.
to start with the virgin plate here. All right, so we've got our little white angels here.
Now, one thing you could do is just spray them. But yeah,
Well, I don't know, just spray on that.
I was just throwing that out there for people.
Boring.
Exactly. And sometimes at bedtime, it's like, can we just get a super chill book? Let's just kind of be done with this. You know what books I really like at bedtime are the, it's the bunny one. We have 3. We have all 3 of them. The Underpants, the Carrots, and what was the other one? And the Crayon. Creepy Underpants, Creepy Crayon, and Creepy Carrot.
Oh,
Hey, they're pretty short and sweet.
boring.
Perfect bedtime. You don't want to hype it up at bedtime.
Saith you.
I do.
I gotta have something that's engaging for me. I can't.
Oh, Susan says that the brayer sheet on the right is in need of retiring.
It is. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It'll make a good plaid.
Well done. Hold it up into the thing because then you guys can see that it does hit the tops of the texture paste, but then you have that glowy look.
Yeah. There,
That's right.
clean that booger up.
That's one way to do it.
Tis.
Bye, Tris. Thanks for hanging.
Oh,
Good golly. That just blurped out. Don't waste the paint. Oh, I like that. So, Kathy says that there's a, what did she say? So, love Stella Luna and the True Story of the Three Little Pigs by a wolf. So that's one to look up.
one to look up. This is with a little less pressure.
You get more glow.
Yes, more outliney shapes from your original. And then we've got this here.
Bye, Lynn. Thanks for hanging.
I don't know if that'll
Oh, hey, Tutu.
come up or not. Oh, it did. Look.
Sometimes you get a bonus.
Sometimes you get a bonus and sometimes you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well. Let's see here.
You got 3 minutes.
About 3 minutes. Mariah doesn't want me messing up the pink in the background here.
I
But
don't.
you know, all right, I'm not going to. I won't do that. But I do have this, and I'm going to use blue. Blue, 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 blue,
Blue, blue. Eddie, do you have light and fluffy?
I think he does. I think I've seen him use light and fluffy before.
I don't know. I haven't totally
Maybe.
paid attention to that. I think it would be a fun little, you know, thing for all of our little, all of our little, that was a little mean. Sorry. All of our awesome content creators to do something with light and fluffy. Stencil it, then do something else to it. You know, the many ways. Ooh, hold that one up. I love what that did. Because see, it kept the coolness of the middle. I don't think the angel, or the little, you know, the little angel girl would do that.
Oh, but look here. I've got to get that
Oh
out.
yeah, get your bird.
Paper, paper, paper.
Awesome. Bye, Susan. Thanks for hanging. Oh, the Junie B. Jones series? No, that's...
Okay, look at how cool that looks.
All right. Well, there you go. I think you mission accomplished. I really did want you to go through all the prints and everything, but we'll do that at the beginning of the next stream. That's usually how we do this, isn't it?
It is. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that just the coolest thing ever?
There you go. Once again, thanks so much to all of y'all that hang out with us here in the live. Those of you that watch the replay, give us all those comments and all the business, you know, the YouTube business, the likes,
Yeah.
the supporting, the sharing. We love it and we appreciate it. And we'll be back here on Thursday. See you then, guys. Bye.
Bye.